Disclaimer: you have to have a Razer keyboard or mouse for this to work. If you don't have one, you're out of luck. Alright, I'm going to show you how to use Razer Synapse as a macro program so you can bypass Supreme's new checkout page and not get card declined. I would recommend to watch my previous video first and then come back to this video. Okay, so now download Razer Synapse and connect your keyboard or mouse, then come back to here. You should have something like this. So switch over to the Macros tab and follow what I do. Click this little plus button to create a new macro. I'll name this macro card because what we're going to do is going to do a macro to type in the card number and the CVV code. So create a macro called card and then switch this from record delay to default delay. And you're going to make this as very specific. 0.013 seconds. So make it look exactly like this. Then hit record and start typing in your card number. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 and then so on because this is a test, but you would do your real card number, obviously. Hold on, wait, I did too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then now, you'll be left with this. Now this works, but it doesn't exactly, because it works sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. I'll show you what I mean. So, you don't have to do this part yet, I'm just showing you what happens if you do that. Like this. This will happen and then it won't put in your card number. So basically to fix that is that go to the very top and scroll down until you see the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But the reason why there's two of ones is because that little down arrow, that's the key down, and then that's the key up. Then there's the delay. So go down to 4, right here, right in between the two 4s, the 4 down and the 4 up. This is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, or if this is your card number, this is the 4th number of your card. So then you're going to click the delay. You're going to click the delay right here, and then click this little pencil button. And then you're going to type in, delete the 13, and type in 25. So 0.025 seconds delay. And then go to the delay right after it. In between the 4 up and the 1 down. Gonna change that to 25. You're going to do the same process with the other set of numbers. So now this would be your eighth number in your card. So 25. So in between the 8th number, and then in between the 8th and 9th number, 25. And the reason why we're doing that is because of the spaces that it makes right here. So it has to have some sort of delay to make it work. Let's do this one more time. You only have to do it like 3 times and then you're good. And then you don't have to do it at the end because there's nothing else. And then, yeah. So then what you do, once you got that done, make another macro and name it CVV. And for this one, you can do as fast as possible. Put 0.003 seconds. And then record your CVV. Just gonna put 1, 2, 3. And it doesn't matter if that one's really fast, just the other one has to be less fast so it doesn't screw up. And then, so once you made those macros, both of them, the card number with all the settings that I told you, then the CVV, go to your keyboard, and you'll see like all your keys right here, and go to a key on your keyboard, like you could use like the home key if you want to, if you don't have these. But if you have like little macro buttons that you could do, click on one of the macro buttons, change the key assignment to macro, and assign macro to card. Then assign the second macro to CVV. Let's test it out. So I'm going to press that key, types in that card, and then this types in the CVV. So now if I were doing a drop, I'd quickly just press the two buttons, and then it would work like really easily, and it works perfectly. You just have to be fast when moving your mouse. Whoops. You have to be fast when moving your mouse. And while it's typing in here, don't click over at the CVV. You have to wait until you see it quickly filled in, and then you can go into the CVV. But something kind of useful is that if you do the CVV first, because the CVV is much faster. So what I'd actually do is I would refresh the page. Whoops, I pressed the card one. Let's try this again. And then something like that. And then it should work. And that's really how you use Razer Synapse. Alright, bye!